We're at the Salomon booth at the New York City Marathon, and we're going to hear about the Predict RA, the science behind the shoe.
That's right. Hi, I'm Simon Bartold. I'm Director of Strategic Services for Salomon, and I have with me Marlene Giandolini, who is our lead biomechanist for road running. And we're thrilled to talk about the Salomon, the brand new Salomon Predict. And in fact, we sold our first pair of shoes a few moments ago, so that's a big thrill. But we're here to talk about the technology behind the shoe and how it all came about. And essentially, this is a very innovative product. So when we first started thinking about how we might put this shoe together, we were looking at aligning the bottom unit of the shoe, so the midsole, outsole, with the articulations of the foot, or the joints of the foot. So Marlene, 33 joints in the foot, and they all serve a very important purpose. And we're of the view that if we could match the articulation of the shoe, as you can see here, it looks a lot like the articulations in the bottom part of the foot. So if we could do this and we could decouple along these major joint lines, then we would have instantaneous platforms of support. In other words, as you struck the ground, the shoe would decouple and it would provide a platform for exactly the load applied at that particular time. Now, of course, this is a great idea, but we've got to test it in the laboratory, and that's where Marlene came into it. So she took it into our biomechanics lab, and she spent a lot of time testing it and came up with some pretty interesting information, Marlene.
Yeah, so thank you, Simon. So first of all, let me start with facts. So running is about forward transition. What you try to achieve when you run is just to move forward. And to do so, a runner will have to produce a large amount of propulsive force, but also a large amount of non-propulsive forces. And what we wanted to do with the Salomon Predict is basically to reduce the amount of non-propulsive forces acting on the runner's body in order to help him to just focus on forward transition. And it's all about that. So basically what we measured in the lab is reduction in knee frontal motion and knee frontal torque, as well as in ankle eversion. So we think that by doing that, we help the runner to have a smoother ride and make him more efficient, we think, at the end of the day.
And I can say that that's what I felt when I ran in them and tested them.
Oh, that's very
Well
kind.
done.
Thank you, Sam. Yeah, so it's all about really trying to get a shoe that works with the foot rather than against the foot, which has been the paradigm for so long. And what we've tried to do is look at the actual joint loads that occur when you run and see whether we can make a difference to that. And we think we've done that pretty successfully. So we're pretty happy with the job.
Thank you very much.